Your mind is the battleground where the greatest victories and defeats are decided. Clear the clutter, you'll find the path to unparalleled success. So what do I mean by unfucking your brain? What I'm basically talking about is just improving your focus, improving your mental clarity, and just removing all the clutter that's always boiled up inside your mind. In this day and age, we're always filled with stress and overthinking, also over-consuming just anything nowadays, whether it's content, whether it's food, whether it's just opinions from other people. We're just over consuming now. So of course your mind is going to feel like there's so much inside of it. I want you to understand that you've been doing this for years. Right? You've probably been consuming Netflix, porn, social media, different junk food, different shit that's not good for you for years on end. I know for myself, like I used to do all that shit like since I was a kid until I stopped recently, like past 2-3 years. It took time for me to become dedicated, disciplined, and committed to this path in order to actually change my life. And I know you can do the same. So if you're not willing to actually remove the mental clutter, you'll start to see that everything else in your life will just continue to fall. All right, you won't be able to be as focused on your tasks. You won't even want to set big goals for your life because you're just tired of constantly feeling stressed and overthinking and overreacting to all these little things. You don't want this in your life, do you? No, you don't. Here are some strategies that have helped me, and I'm going to share them with you as well. So the first one, you've probably heard this before, but it's meditating. I've been slacking as of late. I'm not going to lie. I've been slacking with the meditation, but when I did meditate, I'm talking about for over like 3 months consistently every single day. You keep going long for longer periods of your time. You see that your focus starts to actually be strengthened. You're able to focus more on a task without like going to the phone or checking a different tab on the laptop. So I first started off going like 5 minutes, right? I was meditating for 5 minutes. Then I kept going up a single minute whenever I just felt like, okay, like I'm good. I'll go up to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, whatever it was. And I got up to like 20 minutes, I think. And then I just kept on doing 20 minutes. And then sometimes I go back down. So what meditation does is that it reduces the activity within the amygdala, which is a part of the brain that's responsible, or I don't know if it's responsible, but it factors in with stress and anxiety. And when you meditate, it just reduces the activity there. So it reduces the stress and anxiety as well. So it makes you feel more focused and clear in your mind and in your life. So if you haven't already, meditate, bro. It's helped me so much, and I'm so grateful that I actually stayed consistent with it. And I'm promise you, do it. I know it sounds boring as fuck, but it's the simple things that you do that will help you change your life, but you have to be doing it consistently. And honestly, that goes with journaling as well, right? I'll put journaling and meditating together because they're just ways for you to just clear out the clutter, right? So just writing out just different thoughts that you're having and just being able to, it helps you have a more organized mind. So journaling as well. Another important factor is the food that you are consuming. You cannot be consuming McDonald's, Burger King. That cannot be the fuel for yourself and expect that you're going to be great. No way. I still remember when I was in my college room, I would smoke up. I'd order from Uber Eats a McDonald's quarter pounder with cheese, 2 apple pies, and a Oreo McFlurry. I still remember the exact order because I got the same thing every single time. Every time I smoked up and I wasn't like chilling with my friends, I would get the same exact thing every single time. And you can imagine how many times I was doing that to remember my exact order. That shit did not make me feel good. I wasn't eating that feeling great. It felt disgusting. Now if I walk into a McDonald's, I would literally barf. I hate the smell of McDonald's now. I can't stand that smell. So you need to cut out the junk food. It does not help you at all. You were not built to be eating processed junk. Just keep it simple and organic. Just keep the food simple. The ingredient list should be very simple stuff. If I take some brown rice, the only ingredient in there is probably brown rice, right? There's nothing else inside of it. So just keep it simple. Don't be eating all this shit that got some added like chemicals and red 40 and all that bullshit. You don't want any of that. They don't care about your health. The food industry really doesn't give a fuck about your health. They don't care, especially in America, bro. I know they put in way extra shit inside the food in America compared to other countries. I'm not saying they don't. They still put extra shit in other countries, but compared to America, I think it's on a different level based off my knowledge of what I know. Taking care of what you eat, right? Keep it simple, keep it organic. What you also need to do is limit limit your digital distraction. The porn, Netflix, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Like, you need to stop over consuming from so many different sources. If you're just constantly consuming, we live in a consumerism economy, bro, where people are just consuming. Like, there's just a never ending consumption. It's just gonna keep on growing as well. Like, I know I want to combat this and make people stop, but I know it's just gonna keep growing. People are gonna just keep on consuming more and more and more. That's the reality of the world that we live in today. They're gonna just keep consuming. So you just not consuming or just limiting how much you consume and what you consume sets you apart from other people. But it also will help you with your own goals and your own tasks that you have. You'll actually become focused. You won't be thinking about, oh, like when you're just doing a little task, you just go back to your phone or you just go, no, you don't need that, bro. I myself, I can understand because I used to do that. But then I started the meditation, the journal, limiting my digital consumption. And then I became way more focused, way more determined. And I was actually able to get my tasks done. And then maybe I would go on YouTube and learn something, right? Because then I was like, okay, I can reward myself now. I've done all the goals I need to do for today. I can now watch something. And it's not like I'm watching some bullshit entertainment video or something. I'm actually like trying to learn something. It's still not a bad consumption. It's more thoughtful consumption. In this day and age, in this digital era, you need to limit and be conscious of what you consume. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is vital, right? And then there's also these little things, right? Taking care of your physical health, taking care of your sleep, right? If you're not sleeping right, if you're sleep deprived, your brain's gonna be fucked, right? If you're not drinking enough water and all you're drinking is soda, all you're drinking is these fruity drinks, fizzy drinks, you're gonna be fucked, right? If you're not like walking or exercising or jogging or doing, you're gonna be fucked. You need to be doing these little things. You can't just be living that sedentary lifestyle where you're just sitting all day. We're built to be moving. We're built to be active. We're built to actually be doing stuff, building things, creating stuff, not just sitting down on my chair watching a video with my headphones in all day long. No, you're not meant to be doing that all day long, bro. This is why your brain feels so fucked. This is why you can't get past that hurdle, because you've been doing the same shit each time and expecting a different result. But that's not how the life works. The result will always be the same if you keep doing the same shit every single fucking time. Which is why the last thing is actually having a support system around you, having other men around you that are important for you, who are also ambitious, who are also goal striving, who are also trying to become the best they can be for their future family, for themselves, and for their community. Even if it's just one person around you, you have iron sharpens iron, and it's so important. Like, this is why I've also created that community, that school community down below, where you can just connect with like-minded men. And I want to grow that to become something even larger. If you also want to connect with like-minded men who want to take their life for real, who actually are ambitious, who are masculine, who are goal striving, click on the first link in the description and join the community down below. And an important thing they should know about staying clear, obviously you're a human, right? You'll go through cyclical times where there's highs and lows of life. You're not always going to be on this high 24/7. You won't also be on this low 24/7. But in order to achieve that long-term clarity, long-term longevity and all this, you need to stay consistent. There will be times you slip. It happens to all of us. We're all human. There will be times where you slip and you fall, but the most important thing is to get back up, right? Have that mindset that, okay, I learned, and then get back to winning, right? You learn and then you win. That's it. I hope you took something from this, bro. And if you did, make sure to subscribe for some more content, share this video with a friend that's in need, and last but not least, never waver from the path.